Hey past Damien, remember when we were shooting that other day? I forgot to share this clip with you.
Go!
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Are you okay?
Hello past Damien. First of all, congratulations on completing point and shoot. Right now, Paradigm is still quite a memorable experience in retrospect 6 months later, and we still quote it all the time when appropriate, and a few times inappropriately. You're understandably very upset about breaking your tripod leg, but here's the thing, you still have it, and it still works. The tiger bag, we fixed it by using what do you call one of these things? It's like the things that you use to strap your books together, and that's sort of like the mechanism to hold it shut. I think for a while the zip still used to work, but then it stopped. It came out completely, and we just resorted to this DIY method of keeping it together. We duct taped the leg so that it's a little bit more padded, and I still use it pretty much almost every single Future Damien episode where I'm sitting down, unless I want to do weird high-angle shots like this, which, I mean, to be fair, this tripod couldn't even reach that height. So to answer the next logical question, yes, I did get a new tripod. It took... what's July minus March? It took about 4 months of saving to get there. It's a much better tripod than what this is, but it's a lot heavier. It's even heavier than school satchel tripod, but it has a pan handle. A really smooth pan handle, but the tilt is really stiff. But the point is that we saved up, we got it anyways, and we're still using this more of the time because it's just faster and more practical. Unfortunately, we don't use this chicken cardboard head setup that much very more because it's not very practical to rig, and since you only had one tripod, you didn't really have like a stand to mount it on. But still here, along with latex gloves, the black gloves, the orange plastic bags, and up until recently, a few months ago, we still had one more mask left to use. But we ended up using that mask when we fell sick. Why? No reason why. It just looks cool. Recently, we bought another 3, which we didn't use, surprisingly, but we can keep this as props or for personal hygiene, I guess. It's kind of funny, we're almost in the same position, except you're a little bit more ahead than I am, because I also made a short film at the exact same time that you're making a short film. Shush. And I need to do music and sound and then submit it before next Friday. My time window is a lot longer, but it also means I get more lazy and more complacent. So point and shoot is great. Let's just say that. Point and shoot is a really valuable experience. If you're someone who wants to get into filmmaking and might have a few friends who are just as enthusiastic, or a few friends who might want to tag along for the fun, definitely consider going to film competitions such as point and shoot. That's the only one that I've been to so far, like officially, I think. Have I gone to anything else? Like ones where you have to actually make something over a short period of time that they give you, like a weekend. It's really stressful. It forces you to think on your feet. You should have a little bit of experience before you head into it in order to really maximize on the experience, but it's really worth it. It forces you to create something and it pushes your limitations. All that sounds very cookie cutter, but it is true. All of it is true, and I'm really glad that I've managed to do it twice by now, and I hope that next year I'll be able to do it again. But you're right, even if it doesn't place top 10, you created something that is kick-ass, and I am still really proud of it. It's so short, but it's precisely the fact that it's short. The fact that you want to see more is a good indication of something amazing in one way or another. Alright, segue, let's talk about something else right now. Let's talk about PDFD and internship, the elephant in the room. Past Damien, my internship begins in about 2 to 3 days. Right now it's Friday and it begins on a Monday, and I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do with this series because there's no way that I can create daily vlog like content, or at least the same kind of content that like I have been creating and you're about to go on creating. Oh, and by the way, you're about to embark on this like small little project called Their Voices Met, which is commissioned by some small brand called Toggle. It's somehow going to be really influential and be one of the best projects that you ever worked on. So that's looking forward to that. I know you're not as invested into the project right now, but just give it time. Anyways, yeah, I've been thinking about what I'm gonna do with this series for the next 1.5 months. Fuck you, past Damien. But I've been thinking about what to do with this series while I'm in internship, and I've been thinking, I mean, internship is great, but I want to try making stuff outside of internship. I mean, this project itself kind of is making a thing outside of internship, but I'm talking about albums, I'm talking about Minecraft maps, I'm talking about drawings, I'm talking about short stories, written stories, scripts maybe, even, I don't know. I want to see what I can make, and maybe Future Damien can be a documentation of me trying to create stuff in my own free time. There's this video by Ben Levin, but it's not actually by Ben Levin because it's someone else who does the talking most of the time, but it's 10 ways to stay creative when you have a day job, and I think I should watch that video again because I think it's gonna help me a lot. I'm gonna try and go down that route. So wish me good luck. I'll see you tomorrow, past Damien.